Hell yeah. Welcome back to In My Opinion with Cameron. I am your side of the road handsome, Dr. Pepper fueled, face for radio host, Cameron. And you get to see my first video podcast. So, congratulations there. And you're probably asking yourself, why? Why film one now? Why not? I mean, as you know, I was at the Bell County Comic Con, and I figured, you know what? I'll film me a podcast or something. I mean, obviously, I didn't get a media pass, unfortunately, but no hard feelings there. It is what it is there. I'm not mad at it. I understand. I'm just a small podcast. And honestly, I wouldn't have made a video podcast on it, because I know the last 2 years I didn't make a video podcast on the Bell County Comic Con. I mean, well, because if I didn't interview Miss Mary Gibbs, shout out to her, I probably wouldn't have made video podcast. Probably would have just kept it audio again. But shout out to her, and hopefully maybe one of these days we'll set something up where we can do a full hour interview or something, or however long she wants to do it. Hey, I'm at the mercy of the guest, okay? Which brings me to my next point. Do I continue to do video podcast, or just do video podcast when I'm with somebody or have a guest or something? Because that's the thing. I'm just trying to be comfortable in front of the camera. Behind a mic, I've learned to just let it rip if you've listened to this podcast or anything. But the good thing about being a video podcast, because on Spotify and I think now Apple Podcast, you can switch between audio and video. So if you don't want to look at me while you listen to this podcast, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings one bit, okay? It is what it is. So I just figured step out of my comfort zone for something, and might as well do something crazy, right? That's what this whole podcasting experience is for me. Just do something crazy, get out of the comfort zone. Now, would I have loved to get an interview with Patrick Warburton? Yeah. Amy Jo Johnson? Yeah. I don't know. Whoever else? I don't know. Maybe next year. Or maybe I apply for a media pass to another Comic-Con. I don't know. It's just finding the time, the money, and the event willing to put up with me. So I can't be mad at them. But I figured, you know what? I'll do some kind of content. You know what I mean? And plus, it's been a long time coming. So, I mean, I'm outside in the fresh air. So, that's the important thing, right? Get some fresh air outside. So, oh man, but yeah, I'm debating if I'm gonna do another video podcast solo, or just keep doing them when I'm interviewing somebody. And now look, I get it. The interview is only like a minute long, so I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future. I mean, I got people I got in mind that I want to get on this podcast. I mean, it's just finding the time, maybe finding the money. I don't know. We'll figure all that out when we cross that bridge. But until then, mostly enjoy this first one, okay? Because it might be the only one for a while until I find somebody to collaborate or interview with. So we'll see what happens in the future. Just keep supporting. That's all I gotta say. Just keep supporting. Support your old boy. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta do. But anyways, enjoy the video. I put a little effort into it, so But anyways, enjoy, homies. Hell yeah. Congratulations. Welcome back to In My Opinion with Cameron. I am your Dr. Pepper with a splash of Coors Light fueled host. And I finally decided to do video. Congratulations to me. Unfortunately for you, you got to look at my face. But I figured since I'm at the Bell County Comic Con, might as well film some kind of content, you know what I mean? And I guess bless you, bless me, bless you. Fuck, I don't know. With content and a video. So all I know is, I mean, technically, I just left it day one. May do a day two, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But if you're seeing this, congratulations. I finally decided to do video. And plus, I wanted to try out my fucking mic because I've had it for a while and I've just been kind of sitting on it. Kind of been just sitting in my truck waiting for the moment. But hey, it is what it is, man, right? You know how we do. Ain't no rhyme or reason to this podcast. Well, now I guess officially a video podcast now since I got a mic. But anyways, day one, it was pretty good. Like I said, when I go into these Comic-Cons and shit like that, I have to try and restrain myself from spending too much. Technically, I'm on a budget right now. I only brought like $200, and I already spent a little bit of it to get an autograph, man. I mean, you have to. I mean, look, it's the Pink Ranger. You got to get the Pink Ranger's autograph. I was going to get a Kronk, Patrick Warburton, but that line was been super fucking long all day. And I should have got here early. I should have got here when my sister did. She got here about 9:30 or so. And I mean, granted, they don't let regulars in till like 10 o'clock, but still, she was here like 30 minutes early. Well, plus she's staying at a friend's house here in Belton. Is it Belton or Temple? Fuck, I don't know. Didn't ask. She's cat sitting apparently. But all in all, man, the only problem I have is it's super hot. Like, they got the AC pumping in that place. And I understand a lot of people, a lot of body heat. I'm fat. But I just don't understand these people that wear these furry costumes. None against furries. I mean, hey, whatever. Just please wear deodorant. I'm just saying. I don't care. But how? It was 93 degrees according to my watch at this moment as of recording. 90 something degrees. Thank God it was cloudy. It's cloudy today. So, but because you got to be hot in those things. All that fur, all that weight. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I'm sweating in a t-shirt and cargo shorts and Jordans. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm just fat and I have a lot of hair, so that also doesn't contribute. That contributes to a factor. Fuck, you know what I'm fucking saying. Oh, but all in all, good day one. Pretty crowded per usual. I mean, when I got here about 10:30, 11, no, about 11 o'clock. Yeah, line for people buying tickets. Thank God I got a free pass. Maybe next year, media pass. I don't know. Or, hang with me now. Or next year, shot out in fucking left field. Okay, I'd be a guest. I know I talked about this last podcast. Me signing autographs and Funko Pops. I'll sign them. Fuck it. But yeah, the line to get into the building, wrapped around. And there's like 3 different buildings on this expo center. I'm calling it Bell County Expo Center or Expo Center. I don't care if it's Hutchington Bank Center or Expo Center, whatever the fuck they want to call it. It's still Heart of Texas Coliseum in Waco for me. Okay, I grew up in this area, 31 years in this area. Super Syntax. I'm calling it what I know it's called. Okay, but yeah, the building. Fuck, I can't even talk. The line for the building wrapped around it, and it was basically where they do all the horse stuff, where they have the rodeo here, equestrian center. So it's a pretty good ways from the front of the building where you buy the tickets all the way to the equestrian center. So thank God for a free pass, free $100 pass, mind you. Hey, shout out to them. Maybe next year, like I said, maybe next year media, shot in left field, I'm a guest. I sign autographs, I shake babies and kiss hands, okay? Maybe. We know how this could go. But I don't know. Like I said, all in all, lot of pops that I want. You know what I mean? Like I said, I had to set a budget for myself. I only brought like $200. There's I found the Grogu pop I'm missing, which was a Star Wars convention exclusive. So, and that was $175 for that. Which, if I were to buy it and say fuck it, I'll only have $25 to spend, and I still got another pop to sign. All right, like I showed you, I got the Pink Ranger, Amy Jo Johnson. So maybe when I get here tomorrow, even if the line's long, the first thing I'll do is I'll jump in Patrick Warburton's line and get his autograph so I can get my Kronk pop. But look, I had to dig through my pops, okay, to find that, and I'm gonna get it autographed one way or the other. I mean, when I got here, my sister already went through and got his autograph. So she was gonna get a pop sign, but she was like $10 short. So that sucks. But me, you know me, I got to get a picture and an autograph. So spend the little. Thank God they have combo prices. God, if I can keep my fucking phone still while recording this, it'd be a lot better if I had an actual camera or something. But I'm on my phone saying fuck it, trying out the mic for y'all's entertainment. Okay. I thought about maybe trying to get an interview or two, but there's no way I'm going to get it for Patrick Warburton or anything. I mean, the line was pretty much all day was long for Amy Jo Johnson, but I managed to get it when they're about ready to close it up and for the day. So I was like, I'm not gonna bug her with asking her a question for the podcast. Or I thought about it. If I find some money somehow, they got a car show. If I find some money somehow, and I know you can do it, I am going to buy a stock car, like a car that ran for NASCAR. Okay, yeah, I can buy replicas. I can buy street legal versions. You know what I mean? But where's the fun in that? You know what I mean? Give me one where I have to put the fucking Sunoco fuel in it. All right. Because I saw an Auto Trader that in where the fuck is it? Grapevine, that they have a Dale Jr. replica car like he ran in 05, because on the NASCAR sponsor was fuck was it? It was Sprint. and Sprint was around '08, somewhere in there. Oh, '07, '08, somewhere around there. But I mean, it was Nextel before, then Sprint bought Nextel. I don't know. There's a whole history there. Whatever. Some people still call it Winston Cup. It ain't been Winston since like 2002 or something. 2003. 2004. Yeah. I don't know. It was Winston for so long. Then it went to Nextel, then Sprint, then Monster, and now it's just Cup. So I don't know. But what I thought about it, because it was like $40,000 for that car, that Dale Jr. replica car. What's the fun in that? Give me the Facebook Marketplace where they're selling an actual stock car. Okay, I'll buy it. I'll buy a Jeff Gordon. Okay, I'll buy a Dale Jr., Dale Sr., and I'll enter it in car shows or something. Or hell, fuck, give me a Tesla. I'll wrap, like I mentioned before, give me a Tesla, give me a Cybertruck. I'll wrap that son bitch like a NASCAR. I'll wrap it in a fucking Jeff Gordon theme. Dale Jr., Carson Hocevar. I'll do a Cyber Dente truck. Oh, Chili's does sound good. I don't have that much money. I don't know. I did happen to pay my Disney Plus, so it's also a good thing. I don't know. King of the Hill shirt just made me think of it. And watched about halfway of the new season, which is pretty good. But I'm getting away from the points I'm trying to make. You know me. I get sidetracked. I just spew whatever comes out on these podcasts. One of these days, man. One of these days it's going to be popular. I promise. So. But yeah, day one done. Tomorrow it's kind of get my pop sign and then just kind of walk around. I'm probably not gonna stay the whole time. Day one I usually try to stay the whole time. Like when they open somewhere around when they close or get ready to close up shop for the day. And tomorrow I'll come early, get my pop sign, kind of walk around, see what I can't buy, and go from there, man. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, I saw so many pops I want. It's just I gotta control myself. This whole time being, these past couple months have basically been self-control for me. Oh, fucking goddamn! I burp in regular recordings. I burp on this mic. Oh, you gotta love me, somewhat, kind of. I mean, I haven't taken a toaster bath or did my best Kurt Cobain impression, so there's always that. But I don't know. I'm trying to get more comfortable talking in front of a camera or something. I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow goes. If I decide, let me see if I can get someone to give me a question or two. I mean, I was still gonna get a Mary Gibbs, fucking Boo from Monsters Inc. So I'll probably try for that tomorrow. Get her autograph. Be like, hey. I mean, I'm gonna ask for it for the podcast questions. Like when the line is like short, and I'm pretty much like the only one in line, so I'm not holding up the line. So I try to tell the dude that runs this thing. He's like, I'm not gonna be the guy that holds up the line. But we'll see how tomorrow goes, and we'll see what happens. I mean, I was gonna buy a Boo Pop, but from like Macari or something, the online reseller, one of the dozen online resellers. But the one I wanted sold, so I was like, fuck. I did find a few here, one vendor that had it, like one or two of them, And I thought about it, but it didn't have a price on them. That's the problem too. Sometimes these vendors, they kind of go out of field on some of these prices. I mean, most of them, they're kind of in the ballpark of what they're worth. I mean, a good way to check pop prices is if you get the Funko app, which I use, or there's another one. It's like Hobby DB or something that have pretty close to market price of what pop should be. But sometimes these vendors go out of fucking sight. So, I mean, they sell pops that are still on the shelf at like Walmart and Target that are 11, 12 bucks. They'll sell them for fucking 20 and 30. I'm like, hold on now. I get the resale market, but goddamn, I can go get this one right now for 12 bucks at Target. Well, go get it from Target. Well, you can go fuck yourself. I didn't want to give you my business anyways, bitch. Yeah, just because I'm doing video doesn't mean I'm going to talk any different. So, if you listen to the podcast, if you haven't listened to the podcast, I'm basically talking the same way I talk without video. Like I said, this is a face for radio, okay? But I figured if I'm going to do something big, be a guest next year, we all got to have a starting point, okay? I know. Fuck. Maybe I should have just, when I applied for a media pass, maybe I should have just used old Georgie, old Jorgito TV. Just put him on there and be like, hey, I kind of just signed you up for a media pass or something, my boy. Plus, I need a videographer for the podcast. I'm not about 90% sure he'd be okay with it, but it was just me talking to him and seeing to do it. But yeah, because he's got all the professional cameras. Fuck, he's booking wet. Fuck, like I said, this is how I talk without a fucking camera. That's how on the normal. Anybody that listens to the normal podcast knows. But yeah, he's got professional cameras. Fuck, he just got done shooting a fucking car show in West Texas. So I think he's got good cameras. And he's got quite a following. I think the one thing that fucked me on the media pass, and I knew, like I said, it ain't no hard feelings. It was a shot in the dark for being as small as I am. Maybe this boosts it up. But I get it. Was it like 230 on Facebook? 81 on Spotify, followers on Spotify. Now I know Spotify can do video, so. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Plus, I just kind of wanted to use. Plus, I couldn't use him anyways. I don't have enough money to pay him. I'm sure he'd want some kind of payment. I'm sure I could have worked something out with him. So I don't know. We'll have to see next year what I decide to do between now and this time next year. I mean, I'll sleep and drink between now and then. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Fucking coughing too on the podcast, on the video. But now you get to see all my fucking reactions and stuff. What I do while I'm recording on late night Wednesdays. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I want to eat right now. I mean, I had to park so fucking far away. I'm on the side of the interstate, basically. So that's how far away I had to park. So hopefully tomorrow I can get a closer parking spot. I don't know. Like I said, we'll see what happens. There's like I'm literally 2 or 3 cars from the interstate. I'll be in the fucking access road if I take a right, okay? That's how far away I am. A little bit of a walk. Whatever. I'm fat. I need the exercise. As you can see on my shirt, it's fucking sweat. Sweat that dried. Plus the bag I carry, have my stuff in. Fucking, it's kind of warm. No breathability, but it's a Nike bag. Old Jordan, technically Nike if you want to look at it that way. So I don't know. Last year I had a Pop without a protector in it, and it kind of soaked the corner of it, and I was like, ugh. So when I went to go get it signed, it was my Blue Ranger Pop. Yeah, the corner kind of got a little wet from sweat. I told him, I was like, man, I'm sorry it's a little wet. He's like, it's fine. I mean, I obviously bought a hard protector for it, but I didn't see the vendor that I bought my hard cases from last year. I don't know if they didn't come or they're in a different spot. I know it jumbles up every year. Okay, it jumbles up, but I can't do anything about it. I'm not. My sister told me to volunteer. I'm like, I don't want to volunteer. I want to be important. I guess volunteering would be important, but like I said, I want to be maybe media, or let me be a guest. Let this podcast blow up, so I can be a guest and I can sign autographs, shake babies, and kiss hands. Okay, we all know that. We know this, man. But anyways, I think I'm gonna end it here for now, and we'll see how tomorrow goes, and if I add anything to it. So, anyways. So, I'm here with
Mary Gibbs, the voice of Boo from Monsters Inc.
Yes, if y'all didn't know that, great movie.
Oh,
so, question I wanted to ask. You started it so young. 4 or 5?
2.5 is when I started.
Oh, well, I guess I was right. But at what age, or when did you realize, hey, this has an impact?
I think the biggest moment that comes to mind is first grade. So what is that, 6, 7? When yearbooks came out and the whole school rushed over and swarmed me to give an autograph. I was like, oh, I'm in a movie and people like this movie. Yeah, that was probably the moment I realized.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it in theaters. It was a good movie.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you for doing this. Get to be the first video star.
Oh, I appreciate it. Well, thank you so much for having me. It's been great.
I'm sorry I couldn't come over there.
Oh, no, it's okay. Podcast is great. So.
All right. So day 2 of Bell County Comic Con is over. And it's hot as shit. As you can tell, I have the Oaks on. There's no clouds, unlike yesterday. It's hot, but not as much body heat. So, just wish they would pump out the AC. To really get that place cold, it'd probably have to turn it down to 60, but it's out of my pay grade. But day 2 wrapped up pretty nice. Got my Funko Pop signed, so we're good there. I didn't get a picture with them. I kind of spent my money on something else, which is stupid. But I don't know how I got conned into it. I guess I'm just a sucker. They had like this chiropractor booth or whatever for a place here in Temple. Or in Temple, and I was just curious on how much, like how bad my back is out of line, how bad I am out of line, because you know I lift and everything, I mean, I'm a little bit out of line. But then I ended up fucking booking me a chiropractor's appointment for Wednesday. So, which is, hey, it is what it is. They were offering it for like $37, like X-ray, an adjustment. Usually that runs like 300 something bucks for like 37. I'm like, you know what? My life is a bunch of fuck it's, so fuck it. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, day 2 is always kind of like day 1. Day 2, you're kind of just more of walking around and kind of just like missing stuff that you wanted that you didn't get the day before. So that's kind of what it was. I mean, obviously I had to spend money to get my Pop signed. I didn't get a picture with him, unfortunately, but hey, a signed Pop is just as good, man. That's all I gotta say. My sister left early today because apparently my nephew had to go take a shower before his kensei practice, but that's neither here nor there. But I did do something special for y'all. I did get at least one interview. Okay, at least one interview. So that's always, that's something. I told y'all I had something, okay? It was with Mary Gibbs, you know, the voice of Boo. I mean, I didn't want to take up too much of her time, so I just kind of asked her a simple question. So it was pretty good talking to her. I mean, I didn't get an autograph or anything. I was like, because I knew in the back of my mind an autograph was like $40, and I don't have like $30 left. So I was like, I'm not gonna try to haggle. So I'll get the podcast interview. So shout out to her for doing that. Okay, she didn't have to. She could have told me to fuck off, which I would have been used to. But like, hey, no harm, no foul. But I tell you what, kind of shit. Why is it that always people that have like one leg, I'm not saying all of them, but sometimes people with one legs always cause the most shit. Like I was standing in line for Patrick Warburton this morning because that was the first thing I did when I got here, because I knew that line was going to be long. So I was like, you know what, I'll get it. I'll jump into it. See, I mean, I think it was about 11:30. Waited about an hour. He took a break at 12:30 to go do photo ops and eat lunch. Which, hey, you're a busy man. I get it. I don't mind. I'm not gonna be the guy that causes a problem. But I tell you what, this one-legged dude, he was towards the back or whatever. He was getting so upset that the line was moving slow, and the people and the volunteers, good on them. I would have just been like, sir, you don't have to get his autograph or anything. So I'm like, man, dude, just, it's not that serious, okay? But no, he was giving the volunteers a hard time and everything. It's like, dude, you can't move the line any faster. Patrick likes to talk a little bit. So what? Let him. I mean, ain't no skin off his teeth if you jump out, you hobble your ass out of line. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, just, you relax. It's not that big a deal. It will be okay. You will see him. I mean, hell, they gave us like numbers on a sticky note to come back, which I did. I came back. I was like number 15 in line, or 15th, whatever. However they did it. That dude ended up arguing with another volunteer when he was close to the front. Argued with him for like another 15 minutes after Patrick Warburton went to go. Oh, fucking low fuel. I guess I gotta get gas. Anyway, argued with the volunteer for another 15 minutes. And I turned to the people behind me, or well, technically they were on the side of me. I was like, well, fuck, if he keeps arguing with them, by the time he's done arguing, he'll be back out here. and they kind of laughed at my joke, so it made me feel a little bit better. But no, I mean, I just wish I would have got a picture with him if I had the money, if I didn't get baited into a chiropractor appointment. So, hey, I'm upset at myself for spending that money, but in the long run, if you've listened to this podcast, you know I've talked about it so much that I need to go to a chiropractor, get my back popped, have a steamroller run over me. So, I mean, I guess this is the second best thing. I mean, I told him, I was like, yeah, I got a little pain in the shoulder and the lower back, and sometimes the hip doesn't want to hip. And I injured my knee in high school, so I mean, that could be half the problems. I mean, apparently, my right hip dips down an inch more than my left. My shoulders are pretty even, but my neck apparently goes junk and junk. So, which I guess, hey, whatever makes me feel better and I can feel a little bit looser for the time being, I don't know. And I told him about that the chiropractor I usually go to is like semi-retired, which he kind of is, but I'm not complaining. So I'm just mad at myself that knowing I had money I wanted to spend and I spent it on something else. But hey, like I said, in the long run, if I like this chiropractor, I'll go back. But that just means I got to drive to Temple or book an appointment, drive to Temple, and it's just the hassle of it and trying to find the money for it. I mean, I don't know how much adjustments are at this place, but I hear they're pretty good. I think my cousin went there because he was talking about a place he goes to where they took x-rays of his back in Temple. So it might be the same place. I don't know. I'll have to see when I get there. But hey, any relief. So Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday, is the appointment. So we'll see what happens. But then, yeah, I'm trying to remember what all I did. I mean, basically all I did was just a bunch of walking around. I didn't buy, like I said, besides autograph pop and the interview I didn't really do much. But then again, I kind of had to work up to the interview because I was like, man, I guess I was just afraid of the rejection, but I would have been okay with rejection, if that makes sense. I'd have been, would you like to do a little interview with me? No, fuck you. Okay, hey, fuck it. I mean, I should have asked more questions, but I was like, oh, I didn't want to take much of her time. So I was like, oh, well, I'll ask a question or two or so. So we got it. It's in the podcast. So I was going to do some other. Then I was like, man, I'm kind of tired. It's hot. I'm ready to go home. I got to get gas anyways. That's what that beeping was. I don't know if you heard it. Low gas. Thank God there's a gas station literally right across the street from this place, from the Expo Center. So I'll have to get some gas. Then I got to find me something to eat, or at least something to nibble on. I mean, Chili's always sounds good, but I don't have enough on my card for Chili's. Maybe when I get some money on my card, Chili's is the first place. Okay, get you a nice triple dipper. I mean, and then you got to ride the Dente. You know, shout out Carson Hocevar. I don't know. I mean, I looked up that Dale Jr. Car I talked about yesterday's portion of the podcast. I don't know. I might split. I know how I'm going to split this up. It's just getting to that part. And it's still available. It's in Grand Prairie. It's an 04 Monte Carlo replica. So anybody want to spot your boy $40,000? Yeah, so I can buy it, be a part of car shows. or something, or somebody want to spot your boy a Tesla Cybertruck and help me get it wrapped, we'll go to car shows. I'll cut you in or something. So, but I don't know, man. I know it's just hot. It's just there's no clouds, which sucks. But that's Texas, and I'm not leaving anytime soon. And there's people getting in the car next to me, so they'll probably think I'm just talking to myself. I don't care. But I mean, all in all, I mean, it was great 2 days. Glad I got a free weekend pass out of it. Like I said, maybe next year, media pass. Maybe next year I'm a guest. I don't know. I'll sign up. Like I said, I'll sign autographs, kiss hands, shake babies. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's right. Drive away, hard ass. I don't know. They probably think I'm crazy. It is what it is, man. It's just too hot to deal with people today. Like 895 on the Apple Watch at the moment. So, I think next year maybe I should invest in like one of those neck fans or something, so I can be cool or something. I mean, I got one of those hand fans that this medical tent gave out to everybody for free, and that's all right. I mean, do I want to keep fanning myself like an old Southern belle? Oh my, I do declare, it is hotter than the Dickens out here. No, I don't want to do that. Okay? The mother in front of me for Patrick Warburton, she had a fan for her and her kid, her and her baby. So that might be the way to go. So I can't blame her. She had a 1-year-old on her carrying. She was carrying a 1-year-old, so I can't complain there. But I don't know. They got big ass fans in this place, but obviously you can't really turn them on. It would fuck everybody's shit up, all the vendors and everything. So I get it. I understand, but you got to pump some AC in that place. You know, turn the goddamn thing down. Let's make it an ice box in there. All right. Just because there's a lot of people doesn't mean you have to run it at 70. Okay. Crank that thing as low as it goes and freeze us out. I want to see icicles hanging down from the fucking dome. Okay, from the top of the expo center. I want that thing frosted. Okay, I want to have to wear a parka going in there, but I don't know. Like I said, that's out of my control. I have no say so in it. But I don't know. I'll be back next year for sure in some form of capacity with hopefully extra money, and I'm not going to get conned into chiropractics next year. So that's. Look, they were nice people, and I was curious. Okay, I know that's like the main talking point of this, besides the interview I did, and the asshole one-legged person. I would have said, okay, you don't have to see him. I'm gonna kick his fucking leg off. Just me, but like I said, I'm just hoping next year I'll have the money to do some more stuff, and I might try to be involved one way or the other, media, guest. But to be a guest, this thing has to really blow up on Spotify or Apple Podcast. So, or hell, maybe Instagram. Who knows? TikTok? I'll post on TikTok if I have to, but I ain't doing no fucking dance. I don't know. In the interview, I almost, you'll see, there was an answer that involved like 6, 7. I was like, in my head, I'm like, don't do the fucking hand things. I in my head I kind of wanted to do it, but I was like, nah, I'm not that retarded. I wasn't. I may have been dropped on my head, but I wasn't that dropped on my head, or I wasn't. Fuck. I wasn't dropped that hard on my head. God damn, if I could fucking talk. Good thing this podcast is raw, large, and in charge. Okay, so, oh man, but I don't know. I mean, I know they also had a booth where you build your own lightsaber. So maybe next year, I bring enough money to build my own lightsaber. I would love my own lightsaber. Besides going to Disney and doing that, I'll build a lightsaber here. So, I don't know. I mean, like I said, there's a fucking phone about to fall. Trying to hold up my phone too, and then talk at the same time. Can I pat my head and rub my belly? But like I said, there was still a bunch of pops I wanted. I mean, I spent like, there was Transformer toys too that I was wanting. I talked to the dude that ran that booth. Talked to him for, I don't know, a good 20 minutes or so, just bullshitting and talking about Transformers and stuff. I don't mind Transformers. I've had a few Transformers. So, I mean, I don't know where they're all at. I mean, I take that back. I know where one Transformer I have is. It's sitting on a shelf. It's Bumblebee when he is a black Camaro with yellow stripes instead of his yellow Camaro with black stripes. So it's just sitting on the shelf untransformed. So I don't even know where the instructions are to excuse me. I don't even know where the Transformers instructions are. I don't know. And again, do I want to do it by memory? Nah. But anyways, all in all, great experience over the weekend as usual. A lot of walking. I mean, I know this is one of the smaller Comic-Cons and everything. So, I mean, it's not as big as like San Antonio or Houston or Dallas. Or this weekend, could have went to Chicago and saw Megan Lawless. So that would have been awesome to try to get her in the podcast, but I'm not going all the way to Chicago. Maybe next year. She can come here next year and I can try. But if Obsession is still super popular as it is this time next year, then maybe I'll have to do something else. But anyways, I need to go get gas. I need to find some food. So, congratulations. You've made it through the first video podcast of In My Opinion with Cameron. I know I talked a long time about trying to do this. Finally got the balls to do it and just said fuck it and just did it. So hopefully more to come, and we'll but like I said, the main thing I want to do is interview with people and do a video with people, because I don't know, I feel like I still have the face for radio. So, and I know y'all don't want to see looking at me for an hour, but good thing about video podcasts on like Spotify and Apple Music or Apple Podcast, that you could switch between video and audio. Okay, you don't have to look at me. It won't hurt my opinion or my feelings one bit if you just listen to the audio of it. So, but anyways, if you can't be good at it. Hopefully, more interviews and more video to come. But now I gotta go get gas in this truck and find something to eat.